Hello again, my fellow penny pinchers. I am coming to you today with a money saving tip to help you with holidays. All holidays. It can be, birthdays, Christmas, Easter, anytime that you're giving gifts. So even weddings and events and that type of thing. So one of the things that I've noticed over the years that has really gone up in price is wrapping paper and cards, greeting cards. So those are two areas where I like to save money. For myself, I've got 4 kids and their birthdays all fall between November and January. So we have a lot of gift giving between November and January. And so if I can save money on wrapping paper and cards of any kind, that's a good area for me to kind of pull back those funds and put it somewhere else where I really need it. So one of the things that I've done in the past is using brown paper bags as wrapping paper. So I'm just going to kind of show you today some different ways to try and do that. So all you do is you get these brown paper bags at pretty much any store that you shop at. You can get them. And like this one has handles, so I would just pull the handles off. They come off fairly easily. And you're going to turn this side in when you wrap the gift so that you don't see all the writing. Unless you like the bag and you like what it looks like, then you can totally use that side as well. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cut down one side and go all the way down, and then you're going to cut the bottom out of the bag. So, because that would make it, if you kept the bottom in, it would make it oddly shaped, and we just want it to be a big rectangle. So that's kind of what we're going for, is a nice flat piece of paper to wrap gifts in. And there's loads of ways that you can embellish this so that it doesn't look plain. Because a lot of people are probably thinking, well, brown paper bag is just going to look super plain. When you get wrapping paper, it's patterned. There's all kinds of pretty stuff on it. So here's what you end up with. It's like all this surface area to cover your gift with. And it's just brown. It's just a plain brown piece of paper. So you have a lot to work with. If you're crafty and creative, if you're good at drawing, you can draw all over it and really personalize it for the person that you're giving a gift to. If you're not crafty like that, you could use stickers, stamps, get your scrapbooking stamps and the ink pads. You could do that. You could make it really personal for each individual holiday that way. Or you can just use the brown paper bag and put some pretty ribbon around it. That's totally fine. I've actually used silk flowers before and hot glued them on, and just kind of a pretty little arrangement, especially for a wedding gift. That's a really nice thing to do. Find out what colors they have for the wedding. Find yourself some silk flowers really cheap. You can usually get them at dollar stores, or you can find people that just have some lying around that they don't want anymore, and maybe they would be willing to give them to you. The same goes for ribbon, leftover small amounts of ribbon that people just are getting rid of. They will often give it to you. You can put a message out on Facebook that says, hey, I've got a project I'm working on. I'm looking for brown paper bags, leftover ribbon, stickers, stamps, whatever you have. And people will just give you stuff. So that's another good way to save money. Find people that are just they have these little odds and ends that they don't know what to do with. They'd be happy to give them to you. So I've got a daughter who has a birthday coming up. So one of my other girls drew on this one for her. So there's flowers, there's confetti, there's another flower there, there's a flamingo on the back. She made it really personal for her. So if you have little artists in your house, it's really fun to have them color on the paper, especially for grandparent gifts, older siblings, that kind of thing. It just makes it really more meaningful and more personal for them. So that's a fun thing to do. I've got another one that's all colored up here, and it's ready for a friend of mine. So whenever I have a gift to give her, my youngest daughter actually colored this one as well. So it gives her something to do. She's 11, so it's fun for her to do this. It takes up some time where she's not just sitting and watching TV, and it saves me money in the long run because I'm not running out and buying tons of rolls of wrapping paper. So paper bags are pretty easy to come by. A lot of people probably unload their groceries and throw the paper bag away. So if you just let a few people know, hey, if you could save your paper bags for me, I will take them off your hands. Thank you so much. And it'd be easy to accumulate enough of them so that you never have to buy wrapping paper again. So I'm not suggesting that you have, window high walls of, of brown paper bags sitting around. Just get them when you need them. But it's an easy fix. It's an easy way to save some money. And with all the holidays that are rapidly approaching, I thought this was kind of a time sensitive topic that I needed to talk about now. So that's what I have for you today. If you like the videos that you're seeing, if you like the ideas I'm bringing to you, hit the subscribe button below so that you'll see more of them as I post them. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.